Hi guys, Tom from Spectrum RC here. I wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown on how to do physical adjustments with your DX6R. Physical adjustments, by that I mean steering tension, throttle stick tension, and positions. So we'll do steering stick tension first. For this one, we need a 1.5 millimeter hex, and there's a hole right here that has you can see it's a set screw of some sort in there. Alright, so if we turn it in, that increases the tension, and if we turn it out, it decreases the tension. So essentially you can keep going at it until it feels good to you, and it'll bottom out at a certain point. So, get that? Alright, next one, and this one's a little harder to see with the camera, but we'll see if we can see it. This hole right here on the left side of the trigger, you'll see there's a set screw inside of there. You use a 1.5 millimeter wrench to loosen or tighten that. If we tighten it, it loosens the spring tension on the trigger. So just kind of give you an example. You kind of gotta just, pop it in there, wheel it around until you feel it bite. See, so right now I've got it biting, and I'll turn it in to decrease the tension. All right, next one is the position of the trigger. It's this screw here, right there is pretty obvious. And if we loosen it up, just loosen it up maybe 2 turns, like that, and you'll see you'll be able to push it. Screw moves with it, or as well, you can shift the trigger left and right. So what I like to do for this guy is take it in my hand and grip it. I grip it and say, okay, my trigger likes to be off to the right a little bit. So if you can see it, it's shifted to the right. And then for position, you can try to think, if you have a smaller hand, I suppose you would go a little closer, whatever you're comfortable with. That's one of the cool things about this radio, is there's lots of adjustability. So let's go out and see how it feels like that. So we got screw all the way out, furthest from the handle, and I'll tighten it up. And that's tight. The trigger's not going to move. Yeah, feels good. Another thing I'll point out, and a lot of people don't notice this on this radio, is there is a screw right in the middle of the trigger there. You can take that screw out, and there's the trigger. We have a CAD on the website for this trigger, so if you wanted to, if you're one of the guys or gals that have a 3D printer, you could print yourself out another trigger. You could make little adjustments to it if you want it to be wider or thinner, things like that. If you break it, we'll have them for sale. So that's that. So hopefully that helps you out. If you had any questions on how to do these adjustments, again, it's simple. All you need is a 1.5 and a 2.5 millimeter hex, and you're good to go. Thanks.